What's good, you people? This is Foldback Digital here, hitting you with another reaction, and we got a whistleblower type joint that just came out, and yeah, this is what the deep state does, and this is just proof of it on what they do to people who they don't like. Which is against the law, against every law of the land. It's against that, and they doing it every time. They doing it all the time. And yeah, man. You know what? Let's just get into the video because I'm gonna react to it. This right here is disturbing, man. It's really disturbing because this is what we have to deal with on a regular basis. It's just disturbing, guys. Let me just play the clip. Y'all let me know what it is. Now, the video's a little dark, so you gotta, I mean, it's not too dark, but in some parts it's dark. And you gotta really listen in and read the captions and know what's going on. But you're gonna see the pattern, and you're gonna see who else this is happening to. Check this out. Check this out. Just give me a second here. This is like really messed up.
I'm not supposed to tell people kind of job. If I say intelligence, what do you think?
CIA?
Yep.
Oh, you work for the CIA?
I do.
That's incredible.
I'm a contracting officer.
That's amazing.
So I deal a lot with like different agencies. We're contracting with like Director of National Intelligence to do stuff. We do Navy, Army, any of them really. I just FBI. I used to work for the FBI, so they threw the FBI at me. They're like, here, you used to work there. Oh, I'm permanent. So, yeah.
Good. Well, why do they call it contracting?
Because I do the contract utility. I do all the legal contracts. I fly out to vendors and evaluate them. I love the agency.
Good for you.
I like the Bureau, too. The Bureau was a lot of fun. I got to do a lot of cool stuff with the Bureau. I was the guy in the back of the truck in the van.
O'Blennis spoke to an undercover Sound Investigations reporter about his work experience involving near entrapment and his employer's involvement with political commentator Alex Jones's legal battles.
As long as the Bureau is able to progress far enough to be able to put pro-lifers in jail whenever they want.
Yeah.
You think that's on the agenda?
You can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
How?
You set them up.
Wow.
You create
you
the
guys
situation
catch that?
where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse,
Did y'all guys catch that? He said we can put anybody in jail. But how? We set them up. Let me bring that back.
you can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
How?
You set them up.
Wow. Doesn't that sound familiar, guys? Doesn't that sound familiar? Who are they setting up right now as we speak? Who they doing right now as we speak? Y'all know. President Trump. You understand me? That's what's going on. They doing everything in their power. Let's keep it going.
You create the situation to where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse, then we call that entrapment. It's a fine line.
Does the Bureau practice entrapment a lot?
We get really close.
Not officially.
No. We get as close as we can. We get as close as we can to it without doing it.
So they can entrap some of these pro-lifers into doing things that they don't.
Yeah. We call it a nudge.
A nudge.
A nudge. Sometimes you just gotta give them a quick little, just to see what happens, right?
And how does that happen?
You put a post out there, or you have someone fake profile say something that triggers, that we know is going to trigger them, right? Like we already know your history. If we're to that point, we already know everything about it. So we're like, oh, this will piss them off.
Oh.
Sometimes you light the fuse and just wait for it to follow, right?
Like a railing. Like a, oh. So when a railing happens, that's sometimes the Bureau behind it?
Yeah, sometimes. Nothing.
All right, guys, take these notes. Take these notes, know how they operate, know how they agitate, know how they manipulate. Write this down so when you go through a situation like this, you know how to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? You know how to deal with it. You calm, collective, and you can really use your mental capacity to get past it and get through it. All right, so nobody can lead you the wrong way in situations like how this guy is saying it. Yo, you just start the fire and let it lead to the or whatever he said, man. Like this is very disturbing right here, man. This is within. Now a lot of people don't know. People think the CIA and the federal FBI, they think they're government. They are somewhat government because they are contracted by the government. They are just government contractors, yo. That's it. So me, you, anybody, we can sue the FBI. We can sue the CIA. We can sue Secret Service. We could do those things. But people don't know that because they hold the gov as the higher standard of anything. Like nothing can happen to them, but it can. Let's just go back to the video.
We're putting on a fake social media thing to like really get people mad. Mm-hmm. Post fake news. Sometimes it's not fake. It's embellished a little bit.
Who would be like a big influencer that you're after? You like I don't even know these names. Like a Fox News person or like a Tucker Carlson or like.
I'm sure he's on the radar, right? You always want the biggest and loudest. Like that, what was his name? The one that said Sandy Hook didn't happen.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, so we were after him.
You are?
Hardcore.
Are you still after him? Why?
Because he's broke. He got found guilty and had to pay like $100 million.
So why were you after him?
Did y'all hear that? Same format that they're using on former President Donald Trump. They indicting him. They throwing everything at this man because he does good business. They don't like when you tell the truth and you do good business because you knock out, like I always say, good business knocks out, moves out the way, bad business. They want their bad business to continue, so they don't want these type of people like Alex Jones, Andrew Tate, or even President Trump to tell the truth and to even change and do good business to create change for the people. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like they are working for the devil. Let's get back to the video.
We're not anymore.
Just to get the money from him?
Yeah.
Was that court case used? Was that a CIA
Sure it
thing?
was.
That was an agency thing?
Well, actually it was a defamation case. So it's a civil, not government. But we were looking at all of his followers, commenting, following, like, who's that going to make us to, right? So even though it's technically not not the agency, definitely, but the Bureau, for instance, yeah, that's not our purview. It's a civil matter. But since they got all this access to his stuff and it's there, what can we go find?
And did you find anything?
I can't tell you if we did. But, so, it's just kind of like, realize the opportunity that you have.
So with Alex Jones, you were watching him long before anything ended up happening.
Probably. It wasn't my office, but, I mean, we would have been well aware of what he was doing.
And the goal with him was what? Just to bankrupt him?
Pretty much. And we let the families do it.
And what?
We let the families do it.
Were they encouraged to do that by the Bureau? Like nudged?
We don't encourage people,
But like,
we just say there's no federal statute being broken, but you do have the option for a civil case, and it's a pretty good case, in
Nice.
our opinion.
So, that makes so much sense. I have a cousin who's a lawyer. So that's a lot of these cases. They're kind of encouraged by the FBI.
Yeah, like there's nothing federal law we can do, but civilly, we can go at them now.
Now, I don't got no problem with the LGBT community, but the LGBT community, but you could tell he's one of them. And you could tell that you see how they, the Biden administration, the Gov, they support them. So you already know they're going to give these type of people these type of jobs. You get what I'm saying? And let alone, they don't know that. These type of people don't know how to keep their mouth shut, too. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't got no problem, because I got family members that's like that. But at the same time, I mean, they are putting these type of people against us because they trying to say that they don't get no rights or whatever. Listen, man, if you was just to stay a man, you have man's rights. If you just stay a woman, you have woman's rights. And you just stay a human being and be yourself, you'll have human being rights. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's get back to that video.
Chop his legs off.
And they did. So the FBI was happy.
We didn't care. We were like, oh.
Basically, the citizens did your job.
Yeah.
Wow, so you can encourage a civil lawsuit.
Not encourage. Educate.
What can you do with people like Alex Jones now? Because he's still out there.
Yeah.
He's still chirping.
He can chirp.
Are you still watching him?
Yeah.
Why?
We did what we wanted.
Which was what?
Took his money away. We shut him up for a while. You're never going to shut him up permanently.
Well, unless you put him in prison.
But again, he didn't do anything to go to prison. Being ignorant is not a crime, though it should.
Now, let's let you know, Alex Jones is not ignorant. He is one of the smartest people I've been watching for the past 20 years on YouTube. Prison Planet, InfoWars. This guy's very informational. If it wasn't for him, I would be in the dark in regards to the vax, C-19, and things of that nature. I would have fell for their whole plan, but I didn't. Thanks to Alex Jones, Jesse Ventura, and a few other people I'm forgetting, and blessings and abundance to them people. Because if it wasn't for them, I probably would have went along with the narrative, got whatever, and I would have been an injured person, an injured party. But allegedly. But anyway, let's get back to the video, man. Shout out to Alex Jones. I thank this man. Know what I'm saying? People donate to this man. You heard what this guy said. They did this man dirty for years. They sued him for $100 million. You heard the guy. He's broke. But at the same time, yo, shout out to Alex Jones, man. Because he's still out there. He's still up for the fight. You understand that? Shout out to Alex Jones. Let's get back to the video.
I mean, what if you could bring a nudge?
He didn't incite a riot like Cheeto. He didn't encourage people to go shoot people. He didn't.
Yes, and another thing. Shout out to Alex Jones for being an all-around good individual, because you got people out there who will say all these things like they the most positive person, and then you go around and you go look at them. They got a whole bunch of negative stuff in their closet. You get what I'm saying? But these guys over here, the FBI and the CIA, raided Alex Jones' house, took his money and all that, and couldn't find nothing to pin on him. That's how you know. If you're preaching the good gospel, you preaching the good and you exposing the bad, you have to be also good. Your closet got to be clean. It can't be dirty. Now, when they came and they went to go look in his closet in his home, they couldn't find anything. I salute Alex Jones for that. Shout outs to you. Let's get back to the video. Let's go.
Didn't do it.
Additionally, O'Bleness states that he knows and works with FBI agents who were undercover in the January 6th Capitol riot, estimating about 20 field agents were there undercover. While O'Bleness notes that they were not involved in violence, this appears to be the first admission of undercover FBI agents in attendance.
I thought you said that there were FBI agents in the crowd at J6.
There always are when there's a big protest in D.C. Just in case it gets out of hand like that.
There
wasn't enough to turn that tide. I mean, I'm talking they maybe had 20. You needed 1,000 to get rid of that crowd.
So they had like, that was just 20?
Yeah, just to go through and observe and see what I could hear, that kind of thing.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. They needed 1,000 at least.
Well, see, that's also Capitol Police jurisdiction. They're in charge.
So the
Why they
FBI,
didn't have more on hand, I don't know.
the Bureau didn't really want people knowing that they were in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be overstepping their
A
bounds.
little bit.
Do people know that?
Why?
Did people know that the Bureau was in the crowd?
Nope, and probably never will.
Do you know agents that were there?
Now, do y'all hear that, guys, right? They blamed this whole Gen J6 thing on who? The guy that we need in office right now. This is ridiculous, man. And this is proof right here. All around proof. All right?
Really?
The agency knew.
Wow. You
Mark
see that,
Zuckerberg
guys?
just built a
Did y'all see that? You understand me? Do you understand? Look, Trump 2024. All right? Let's stop the nonsense now, man. Let's get it and get it right. All right? Let's not be fighting and be like, oh, but, yo, man, abortion and thugs. Abortion is important, but at the same time, this dude is leading us into wars, fires, derailments, inflation. Yo, the list goes on. Border crisis, migrant crisis, fentanyl crisis, drug, yo, it goes on and on and on. Come on, guys. We gotta do better. We gotta show out this November. Oh, that type rhymed right there. We gotta do better. We gotta do our part in November. You know what we gotta do. You get what I'm saying? You know what we gotta do, so let's do it, guys. Alright, yo, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Alright? Let me know what you think. Do you think this guy is just talking out his ass, or maybe he's just telling the truth? And the guy's, you know what I mean, he got a little pen with the camera on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And getting it all in, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, this, oh, man, yo, this is crazy, man. So, you already know what is going on. Whatever happened with Alex Jones is happening right now with Trump. Right now, Trump defeated it somewhat. He still had to put up $175 million, which is a whole lot. But he got around that $500 million mark. And, you know, and shout out to Trump, man. It's Trump 2024. We need this guy in office. We don't need the other guy that's trying to stay there. And let's do our part, please. This November, let's do our part. Let's show up. Let's not be lazy and be like, you know what I mean? Because, people could easily be like, I'm not voting, and just stay in bed, or be like, oh, I don't feel good, I'm under the weather, and give excuses not to vote. Listen, go vote. It's needed. Understand? You got these dudes, Obama, Clinton, and Biden going around raising millions of dollars to stay in office so he could mess up this country even more and put us in the World War IV and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see what's going on. So, what y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time when I upload a video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. And until the next video, peace.